This has the Magnaflow XMod Catback exhaust. So basically, it just has some J-pipes. Okay. No real mufflers, no resin. Well, the J-pipe is considered a resonator, but all right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So it sounds good, man. It sounds beefy. Sounds mean, right?
Oh my God, is this the first start today?
Yeah.
Cold start?
Cold start.
Oh my God.
You ready? Hold on, I'll step on it. Pretty cool, right?
Oh my God.
So all that's really left is now I just have to get a forced air set up, and this beast is going to be sounding good and making the power that it needs to, you know?
It sounds amazing, man.
I'll tell you, I put videos online, and it's like when you hear it in person, you're just like, holy shit,
Yeah,
that thing sounds.
the video doesn't no justice.
No.
Because that was insane.
The audio quality is just not going to pick it up. So I have to dig out my old Magnaflow Catback exhaust. So this is pretty much my old setup right here. And I had to cut it in order for it to fit in the charger. They could easily weld that back. So he's going to put that on his charger. Many of you guys have seen it up on the channel. He's looking for a Catback exhaust, and I said I would let him have it. It was probably going to be like $100 install and then some welding work. Now these right here goes to what I currently have on my charger. A lot of people have asked me what kind of setup I've had on the charger currently. So this is my old setup. It was a Magnaflow Performance, and it does have the straight through mufflers, but it does a really good job of eliminating any kind of drone. And what the XMod Magnaflow has is the flexibility of going mufflers or no mufflers. And it has a J-pipe at the end of the exhaust. And you know, a lot of people were wondering, you know, because I start this thing up on a lot of the videos, and they were wondering what my real feedback is on it. I did a review about 3 or 4 months ago. I installed it, and I'll tell you, you know, this has been one of the nicest upgrades I've done to the charger. I absolutely love the cold starts. There's relatively no drone. Many of you guys, myself included, are worried about the drone in the cabin. It's kind of annoying when you have an exhaust where you could barely either talk on the phone, talk to another person that's right next to you, because the cabin noise is annoying. And I have to say, because of the J-pipes, the highway really just isn't an issue at all. When this thing is in sport mode, that's when you really hear the exhaust. I'm sorry. But overall, it's just a great exhaust setup. I was a little bit worried, you know, with the no mufflers. But that's the beauty of the XMod, is if it was a little bit too loud, I always have the flexibility of putting these on and it would sound very similar to what I had prior, which is their performance. And I'll tell you, the performance was great. Like I said before, it's the straight through design, so you're not going to get any restrictions with the airflow. You're not going to get any horsepower robbed, but you're also not going to, you know, be listening to your exhaust non-stop. So that was important to me. I'm going to put a link in the description so you guys can see exactly the layout of the exhaust that's currently on there. It's a great upgrade, especially if you have a stock exhaust setup. It even has a an area if you have the active exhaust, so you can keep those valves if you want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish digging this out, because I know my cousin's going to want that soon. And then I think I'm going to do a video when he gets it installed. We'll do a before and after, the stock versus what this is. I know you guys have heard this thing up on my charger a handful of times. Remember these, the 5-inch tips that ruined my rear valance. So he might want those if it'll fit. So I don't know, you know, I'm going to talk to him, but I need both hands to kind of piece this thing together and give it to him and let him install it. So I'm gonna let you guys, I'll fill you guys in on how it all shakes out, but I wanted to answer a couple of the questions about this thing's exhaust. You know, I always get a lot of questions, and I try and answer the comments, but since the channel is getting a little bit larger, I've been having a harder time keeping up with the comments. So sorry if I miss some of your comments, guys. So the channel is almost at 100,000. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've made it this far in the video, come on guys, you know, support the channel.